Almost got the video in the right place today. One day we'll get it right. It won't be that today, but here, good morning. All right, today's topic: what do you do when your kids are in a growth spurt? What do you do when your kids are in a growth spurt? All right, I'm going to put up good morning up here first. Good morning, everybody. All right, first things first. You're watching on social media, leave us a comment so you know you're there. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, type in a comment, share and tag me with my first and my last name, or my Facebook business page, Say It Cindy. And each week we draw a winner for a prize. Okay, so what do you do when your kid is in a growth spurt? Well, let's see. Since you're a mom in the middle like me, between aging parents and young kids, my experience is my kid has been in a growth spurt since she came out of my womb. Well, that's not true. She was average for 2 weeks. I'm going to tell you, she's average for 2 weeks. And then she's been in a growth spurt the whole time. I asked the pediatrician all the time when she was little, when is this growth spurt going to stop? Because they're supposed to be in spurts. Like, hey, you're in a growth spurt, you stop. Growth spurt. Mine has just been in a long trajectory of one giant growth spurt. All right, so what do? You have to buy your kids new clothes. That's the thing that you're always doing in a growth spurt. And I have 2 good tips for that. Is somebody told me when Ellie was a baby that you go and buy baby clothes, and when you're in all the months ones, like 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, all of those, they list things as a month, and then they also list things as a weight, like a poundage. And I thought that was weird, but they said, just go by the poundage. And you know how much your baby weighs because you're always weighing your baby when they're little. And go by the poundage. And you know what? They were mostly right. If I went with what the poundage said and not what the age said, I found clothes that fit her. So that's tip number 1. It's going to save you time and tears and returning things. So it was true. So more than likely, like I want to tell you that my kid was wearing not the age clothes that she was in, but the poundage clothes was right on the money. And I'm going to tell you, she was 3 or 4 sizes bigger than her age. So that could be you. It also works the same if your kid is on the smaller side. I have the giant size one as opposed to the fun size one. That's just how she is. She's very, very, very tall. Just went to the doctor lately, and she said she's taller than an average 10-and-a-half-year-old. I was like, I know. She's probably taller than the end of the maxing out the height scale of a 10-and-a-half-year-old. So we got that. All right, and the other thing to do is always go, it kind of goes hand in hand with the other one, always go with what fits. Don't worry about what size it is. This works for you, Mom, too. I'm talking to you. Don't look at the size. Look at what looks good on you and what fits well, and who cares about the size? So the same thing, like I told you, my kid was wearing 3 or 4 years older or sizes bigger than her, but that's what fit. Even now, my child now is an adult size shoes. We tried on shoes, know what size she is in a tennis shoe. Then we tried on some boots. Well, they were like too snug. Then I was like, well, that's great. We may think she's this number, but the one that fits this year is a different number. So we got the bigger size. Even me, I was like, I'm going to get a pair of these. I was like, whoa, these are running way small for what I am. I was like, this is not the number I normally am, but this is the one that fits. So get what fits, no matter what the number says, because things are either ginormous or very little right now out in the world. So I was like, I'm going to get the shoe that fits because I need to wear that. So I'm talking to you moms. If you think this is what number they are, so they should fit into this, well, you're going to save yourself some battles by actually getting what fits, because you may say, for example, Ellie is a size 6 in tennis shoes. She had to get a size 7 in these boots. So I could have smushed her foot into a 6 and had heartache after heartache, or I could have just got the shoes that fit, which is what I did, because I know you're like me. The fastest, simplest way we can do this is how we're going to get it done, because the whole point is for me is to make sure my kid is not running around naked doing all of her growth spurts. And as I've told you, it's been one giant growth spurt. So what do you do when your kids are in a growth spurt? You buy new shoes. You buy new clothes. You get underwear constantly. I'm telling you, that's the battle right now. These don't fit. And if you have a girl, they're just like you as a woman. At any given day, it could fit, and at any given day, other day, it doesn't fit. And it's okay. Just have two sizes, up and down, up and down. It is okay. All right. So since I know you're like me, a mom in the middle, you're doing clothes while you're helping with doctor's appointments, join our group, Moms in the Middle. The link is in the description of this video. I love you guys all, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.